Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever, virtual gala for Childspring International. And we hope you're enjoying your time at home and have dressed up for this masquerade ball. I'm checking for you. Can I see it right there? Make sure you're dressed up. Look, it may not be the masks that we had imagined, but we can still have an amazing time tonight. And tonight we're going to start off with some original music. Good evening, everyone. I'm Fred Blankenship, and some of you may already know me as an anchor on Channel 2 Action News from 4:30 to 7 a.m. and at noon. You know what that means? That means I get up very early and I stay kind of late, but I love my job. It's amazing telling the stories here from the Atlanta area. And now I'm here as your MC. Proud to be, too. I just couldn't resist helping again. On behalf of everybody at Childspring International, I'd like to say welcome. This organization is important to me as my passion is helping support young people so they can accomplish their dreams in life. I'm the proud father of 3 amazing children, 2 boys and a girl, who keep me on my toes all the time. And yes, this is my 3rd year as the master of ceremony for Childspring's Gala, and I'm excited to be here in support of this amazing organization and its extraordinary mission, changing lives. Let's celebrate the impact and the work Childspring continues to do for children across the world. And we're going to have a unique event tonight with family and friends, and hopefully you're dressed for this occasion. I told you I can see you right now to make sure. And when the gala was originally planned, the theme of wearing masks, kind of had a different meaning than what you see right here. Still, the work continues. And most importantly, we're going to save lives. With your help, we're going to create new lives for children that never dreamed it would be possible. And we're a team and a family tonight. Our goal is to lift spirits and bring hope. And I feel thankful and blessed to be here with dream makers just like you. Well, our goal this evening will be to raise, and before I give you the amount, I want you to know that we can do this. We can even go past this goal, $75,000. And I know that we can definitely do this, even in the midst of the pandemic. June had the most surgeries of any month this year. So let's keep this going and help change the course of 2020 as a new decade and a new chapter for our Childspring children begins. And before we begin our program, please keep in mind, tonight's gala is primarily a mobile bidding event. Mobile bidding event. And you can register at childspring.ggo.bid. Also, please share the link, childspring.ggo.bid, with any other family and friends who you believe would love to make a difference. For more details, please ask for help from one of our tech-savvy volunteers. Yeah, we are very tech-savvy. You can do this by calling. Now, if you prefer to make your gift via phone, you may call Daryl Christopher Payne. Daryl Christopher Payne at 404-228-7744. Anybody with 3 names you can trust. Or you may simply mail your gift to our business address on our website. And now we have an invitation from Reverend Dr. Tony Sundermeyer, Senior Pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Atlanta, home to Childspring International.
Hello, my name is Tony Sundermeyer. I'm the Senior Pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Atlanta, and I want to thank you for participating in tonight's virtual gala to support Childspring International and its mission. Before COVID-19, we were planning on all being together, celebrating a wonderful night of what God has done in bringing healing and wholeness to so many children across the globe. I'm so thankful that First Presbyterian Church is a partner with Childspring International, and I'm so thankful for you and your encouragement and your contributions that sustain this ministry. Let us pray. God, we give you thanks for all the gifts that you bring to us. And on this night, we're especially thankful for Childspring International, for its staff and its board, for its physicians, and for its benefactors, for all who bring support in all ways and all kinds, so that children may receive the life-saving and life-transforming surgeries that they need. We especially think of them and pray for them in this time, for those who have received care, for those who are actively receiving care, and for those who will receive care into the future. May all that we do, may all the funds and the friends that are raised in these hours serve them, serve their needs. Lord, be with them and bless them. Be with us this night as we celebrate and as we continue to support Childspring International. We pray this with thanksgiving and gratitude, knowing that you hear every prayer. Amen.
As you continue to enjoy your own dinner, that's a shift, isn't it? Safely in your own home or with just a few amazing friends, I wanted to remind you all that our silent auction and sponsorships will be closing at 9 p.m. tonight. That's right. Check the Swatch Watch, 9 p.m. tonight. So now is your last chance to enter your bids on your phone for any items that caught your eye earlier on the mobile bidding link. After tonight, you can always donate on our website to help our children. And that link for the mobile bidding is childspring.ggo.bid. And you will need to put in your email address, your mobile number that you will be bidding from in the mobile number slot, and your credit card information in the secure system for registration. Now, if you need help registering with mobile bidding, you can speak to one of our amazing tech experts. Again, the silent auction ends precisely at 9 p.m. And tonight, do not forget that every dollar we raise transforms a child's life and their families. Our generous in-kind sponsors have provided some amazing packages for the silent auction. I mean, good stuff here. We've got everything from an autographed baseball to a stay at Pinehurst Resort, home of golf in America, one-of-a-kind artwork to unique jewelry, and even some fun activities for staying at home. Now, again, if you haven't registered for mobile bidding, go to childspring.ggo.bid, B-I-D, and fill out the information right there, and a text will be sent to you to start the bidding. Oh, that's right. Time to get excited about that. And now, I'd like to welcome Allison Fussell, the wonderful Executive Director of Childspring International.
Thank you, Fred. You're the best. Now, yes, I thought we were going to be wearing these instead of these when we started all of this, but we are going to help children any way we can, and that's why we're here tonight. Also, I just have to say, it's an honor to work at Childspring International because I have the privilege of working with extraordinary people. It occurred to me recently that it's collective compassion from all of you, from the doctors, the hospitals, the flight escorts, the host families, the interns, and the volunteers that all come together to change a child's life, a child they've never even met. Now, speaking of dedication, I'd also like to acknowledge our board of directors. This is where I would ask them each to stand and take a bow. But please know how much you're appreciated. You make this work that much more inspiring with your leadership. I'd also like to acknowledge the most wonderful Childspring staff. I love working with everyone every single day. Drew Reynolds is our program director. Done a great job this year. Michelle Brown, development, all those grants. Kate Viana, all the social media you've been seeing. Thompson Galetovich, video, you'll see tonight. Web design, tonight's technical support as well. Christopher Wood, web design. Daryl Christopher Payne, the resource director, and he has so many jobs, I know I tell you all the time. And our development director, the most amazing Gala chair, and the person that I trust the most in this process every single year, year after year, Hester Parks. Thank you, everyone. Also, a big extra thanks to all our loyal interns and volunteers that have helped this year. Shreya, Salvador, Sophia, and Alistair. We could not have done everything we've done without your help this year. A special thanks also to our medical committee. That's a dedicated team of professional doctors who give of their time and tremendous talents to review all the children's cases so we know we're doing exactly the right thing. And then there are those children that completely steal your heart. And we're about to show you a story about one of them. You may have seen us last year. He was a young man dancing live at last year's gala, and his name is Obadiah, and he's from Liberia.
My name is Obadiah.
He's very charismatic. They don't even know him. That's the part that I don't understand, because they don't even know him. They just lay on him and they fall in love with him.
Everywhere he went, he made people laugh and they fell in love with him.
I said he has a lot of energy. He likes to sweep.
That, when you find out what it is, let me know, because I'm still trying to figure out what it is about this kid. It's not just when they meet him, they just lay eye on him at the corner of their eye and they fall in love.
He was all energy all the time.
Everybody adores him.
When we got him to the United States, it took a while to actually make a concrete diagnosis. They were worried about doing surgery on Obadiah because his mass sort of is so close to important blood vessels.
Can you go back?
Yeah.
Living in America has provided him with a lot of luxury.
He carries his water bottle around. They don't have water. His brother has to go get water someplace else and bring it into the house. And to me, that hurts. Childspring as an organization is able to bring these kids and give them needed surgeries or medical care that they cannot have in their home country. That is gonna give them a better life. He didn't have much opportunities growing up, being bullied in school. And I think there was a time he was not going to school. So he's lagging behind his education.
And sometimes I just can be sad, like I'm by myself. I don't know what to do. Yeah.
He was accustomed to being bullied and stared at. And although he was stared at here, he was never bullied. And the children were very kind and accepting, and nobody made fun of him. And he made lifelong friends here, a lot of friends his age, and they still ask about him.
The biggest lesson I learned how to be kind and respectful. Treat others like the same.
So many friends that are Liberian Americans, and we have a love for Liberia, which is where Obadiah is from.
I think he understands that a lot of these things are happening in his life, and he's very fortunate.
Ready?
Sure.
I gotta take my hope to the hotel room.
And it's okay for him to be a kid. He doesn't have to always try to worry about how he's gonna fetch for himself, fend for himself.
As human beings, to watch out for other human beings and to make sure that they don't have to struggle the same way that we do. Like, just because, you know, they don't say like, oh, the kids have it easy. Like, they should have it easier than us. That's the point, right?
What Obadiah wants most back home is simple.
No kid would be bullying me anymore. Nobody would call me Big Jaw. And nobody will be teasing me about my face anymore.
You cannot do everything. You cannot solve everybody's problem every way, but he's gonna help. He's gonna help his village in the future. He's gonna be somebody.
Help like Superman. Superman like to help people. I will especially help everybody first if I do anything. Thank you for everything you've done. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Being a part of this process to me is the most noble thing that I can do in my life.
It was an experience that changed all of our lives. And I'd like to think that we were compassionate to begin with, but we're much more compassionate now.
Do it. It will change you forever.
Because you're changing kids' lives. Kids are our future. You never know what these kids are going to end up doing for their families, for their communities, for their countries. Some of these kids probably would not be alive if it weren't for Childspring.
Whenever people ask about Obadiah and I mention Childspring, they always say, wow, it's really amazing and unique that they do that. And I wish that Childspring, you know, had more resources and was more widespread and had more host families and, you know, more people involved, because what you guys are doing is really awesome. And, you know, if we can get the word out to have more people to help you, we should do that.
Thank you for helping Childspring International.
That was an incredibly moving video. And yes, that young man has got some energy. I had the pleasure of meeting Obadiah last year. And this amazing young man is a charmer and a fantastic human being. Oh, my goodness. Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our 2020 Gala certified auctioneer, Casey D. Mull. Casey attended the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. He is a third generation auctioneer. Third generation. You know Casey's good. Casey specializes in benefit auctions to generate much needed funds. Okay, so we're going to generate some funds right now. Please join me in welcoming Casey Mull.
Thank you so much, Fred. I am excited to be here this evening in this virtual space with Childspring International and all of you mass supporters. I have learned that Childspring does remarkable work for children in 52 countries all across the world, and I'm deeply inspired by their mission. As some of you may know, the live sponsorship portion of this evening highlights medical surgeries for children with the most urgent need. Our sponsorship goal for just this portion this evening is to raise $65,000, which allows us to provide 39 children with surgeries that they desperately need. Now, please remember the intention of your gift is for the purpose as described in tonight's program. Should this purpose no longer exist, the Childspring Governing Board is authorized to apply the gift to the nearest intended purpose. For children who are required to travel to the United States in order to receive medical treatment, costs include an administrative fee to support the program activity. Now, some of you masked heroes out there have already sponsored children during the silent auction this evening. We have a list from about 45 minutes ago, and I will continue to update that list as best we can throughout the evening. But we want to specifically highlight and mention Jennifer Mull for fully funding the clubfoot surgery for Carrie of Haiti, the Watson family for funding Naomi's
bilateral blunt surgery in Haiti. Dr. David Apple has contributed towards Francisco's orthopedic surgery. Karen McCarty has kindly covered the entire surgery for little 2-year-old Valenska. Becky Kelly fully funded Gayun's clubfoot surgery. Howard Clark funded the surgery to correct Maria's leg deformity. And a huge thank you to Susan Houston for funding not one, not two, but 3 surgeries for 3 young people, Samuel, Sebastian, and Stephanie, all from Haiti. Now, what I want to know now is who among you will join these generous contributors. Now, let's get started. From Haiti, we have Darillian, an 11-year-old girl born with Blount's disease. She was evaluated for surgery in January 2020, and her surgery was completed that same month. However, the cost of her surgery has not yet been met. We need $1,500 to cover her treatment. Who among you will be the first this evening to sponsor a $1,500 medical treatment for Darillian? $1,500. On your screen, simply go to childspring.ggo.bid, register, and click on the Donate $1,500 in order to make your donation. If you don't want to make a $1,500 donation, you can also contribute another amount. We are looking for $1,500 for Darillian, that 11-year-old in Haiti. As we move forward, we'll look to Mursef, who was born with unilateral cleft lip in Tajikistan. Providing surgery for Mursef will allow him to eat and speak normally in the future and be accepted by other children. We need $1,500 to cover his treatment. Who will sponsor that $1,500 needed for that vital medical treatment so that he can be accepted by other children? As you continue to read the stories and the diagnosis online, I encourage you to just click that donate button. Donate $1,500. You can also make a gift of $1,000, or 3 of you could make a gift of $500. Our next individual is Francisco, a 15-year-old from El Salvador who has lived his entire life with limited mobility as a result of his cerebral palsy, with tightness in his hip and leg muscles. This past year, a U.S. surgeon who has done surgery for many Childspring children was on a mission trip and met Francisco. He asked Childspring to help, and Francisco may receive that surgery. Together, we can work to improve Francisco's mobility, and the goal is to help him walk unassisted. We received a donation from Dr. David and Jane Apple earlier today and now need another $2,000 to cover Francisco's treatment. Who among you will join Dr. and Mrs. Apple for that $2,000 treatment for Francisco? If you click on that donate $1,000 button, you can donate the entire $2,000 amount, or you can donate any amount of your choosing. With your help, we can work to improve Francisco's mobility and change this teenager's life. Abdullah is only 7 months old and was born with bilateral cleft lip and palate in Tajikistan. Providing surgery for this sweet child will allow her to eat and speak normally and flourish in her community. We need $2,900 to cover Abdullah's treatment. Who will sponsor? Who among you will sponsor that $2,900? You may sponsor the entire $2,900. You may also donate $1,450 by clicking on that Donate Now button. With your help, we can work to improve her quality of life and allow her to properly eat and speak. Charles is a 1-year-old girl. Yes, her name is Charles. She's living in Haiti with her parents and her 2 siblings. One day while cooking, her mom turned her back and Charles had stuck her hands into a pot of boiling water. This caused severe burns and made her right fingers contract back into her hand. Charles is unable to use utensils to eat, hold her own bottle, or crawl on her hands and knees. Her family loves and adores her and would be so grateful to give her a chance at doing everyday activities. We need $1,950 to cover her treatment. Who will sponsor the $1,950 needed for Charles's medical treatment? If you're just joining us, I'd encourage you to visit childspring.ggo.bid in order to make a contribution today. Ten-year-old Amir endured traumatic injuries related to a bomb planted by a terrorist group near his home in Iraq. He suffered significant injuries, including a fracture in his right thigh, damage to his left knee, amputation of his right hand, and damage to his eye. His family says since the explosion, he has been bullied due to his condition. They are hopeful that Childspring can help him receive surgical treatment for his eye and additional medical support for his leg, including the potential of a prosthetic for his hand. We need $4,200 to cover Amir's treatment. Who among you will sponsor and be the first person to click on that donate $2,100? If Amir's condition is left untreated, he will continue to be bullied in his community and suffer due to the severity of the damage on his body. Four years ago in Lagos, Nigeria, Elbire was severely burned in a petrol explosion. His injuries were serious, with burns on his lower abdomen and down his left leg. He had emergency surgery in Nigeria, which saved his life, but was insufficient for improving his long-term quality of life. Even after those first operations, Abire couldn't extend his leg or walk on his left foot. In 2017, Childspring International was able to bring him here to the United States, where he received extensive surgery and treatments to improve his burns, increase his range of motion, and reduce swelling. Abire returned to his home and to his family in Nigeria to heal from his most recent operations and to see loved ones. Toward the end of his time in the United States, it became clear that he would need additional surgeries. And his care team said that they would like him to return in 6 to 12 months. Let's help Abire return to the United States and complete his treatment, with the hope that one day he too can follow his dream of becoming a doctor. We need $4,200 to cover Abire's treatment. If you are having trouble with the donate $2,100 button, you may also call Daryl Christopher, one of the Childspring International staff members, at 404-228 7744 to make a donation over the phone of any amount. Whether you call Daryl Christopher today or in the future to support Abire's treatment, we hope that you'll consider making a donation to Childspring International. Now, Conrad was born with Down syndrome and a heart defect to parents who are subsistence farmers in Uganda with little food over to sell each year after feeding themselves. They do not have a monthly income or health insurance that would allow them to seek care for their child. As Conrad has grown, he experiences a low appetite, fast breathing, and pain as a result of his condition. Childspring International is Conrad's best shot at a healthy, happy life. We need $4,200 to cover Conrad's treatment. Who will sponsor the $4,200 needed for Conrad's treatment? Our next youth sponsorship opportunity is Denayaka, a 1-year-old living in Haiti who was born with cleft lip. Childspring has been working hard to find a surgeon to repair the cleft lip as soon as possible. Childspring is seeking assistance to help Denayaka receive the surgery she so desperately needs. We need $1,500 to cover her treatment. Who among you will sponsor the $1,200 needed for this so valuable, so important medical treatment? Now or in the future, click on that donate $1,200. You can donate the entire amount, or you can select a multitude of options. And again, if you have any trouble, you can always call Daryl Christopher at 404-228-7744. Etienne is also a 1-year-old living in Haiti. Etienne was born with cleft lip and palate. Childspring has been working hard to find a surgeon to repair the cleft as soon as possible. Childspring is seeking the assistance to help Etienne receive the surgery he so desperately needs. Would you consider offering $1,200 to cover his treatment? Who will sponsor that $1,200 for that valuable medical treatment? Now, in our next group of youth, there are 7 young people that all need the support at the $1,000 level. This group of children are in northern Haiti and were identified by our international coordinator at Childspring, who have been evaluated by a local clinic doctor. He's recommending that they seek specialized surgical care. Many are orthopedic cases. They live in rural areas, and many live in considerable poverty. Some of these children suffer from malnutrition. Childspring International is inviting you to help provide access to medical care for each of these children. The 7 we mentioned, and there are as many as 20 in this area. In 2020, our goal is to have each child evaluated by specialists related to their care. In some cases, their treatment may involve surgery. In others, it may involve primary care, nutrition support, or other medical and health needs. The children pictured are among the most isolated from medical care and need assistance in being evaluated for care. Their families do not have the resources to fund even a short motorcycle ride to a city in central Haiti where they might be evaluated for surgery. With your gift, we will provide for children who need access to quality surgical care through our partnerships in Haiti. Can we get 7 of you out there watching or listening this evening to each give $1,000 for each of these children? Carmine, Jean, Hermania, Sabania, Pierre, Tamaika, and Christian desperately need your help. We need $1,000 for each of these children. Dalpa was born with a condition resulting in the bowing of her legs. Her point of contact shares that the pain in her legs is increasing and beginning to affect her everyday activities. Her father passed away, and she lives with her mother, who is unemployed and cannot cover the cost of her daughter's surgery. Childspring is seeking support for the surgery to correct her condition, with the hope that she can receive that surgery this summer or in fall of 2020. We need $2,200 to cover Dalpa's treatment. Who will sponsor the $2,200 needed for her medical treatment? You can click the donate $1,100 button and scroll through to donate the entire $2,200, or you can also have two donors that each would contribute $1,100. Duristan started to have bowing of the legs at 7 months old, and his condition has gotten progressively worse. Duristan has been placed on vitamins, but his surgery is so severe, he will need corrective surgery soon. His condition means he is unable to run or even dress himself. We need $2,200 to cover his treatment. I'm confident that there is someone or multiple individuals among you that will be willing to donate $1,100 in order to be able to meet that $2,200 need. In 2019, Iraqi twins Haura and Masuma traveled to the United States to receive surgeries to help them improve their mobility. They were such a delight while they were here, beaming with the most infectious smiles and bringing joy to each person they met. After the surgery, they have both returned home to Iraq, able to walk largely unassisted, and have improved so much in school on their handwriting, Arabic, and English skills. The twins will be returning to the United States this year for a surgery to remove the plates from their legs and continue to work on muscle strengthening and physical therapy. We need $7,200 to cover their treatment. Who will sponsor the $7,200 needed for Haura and Masuma's medical treatment? You can donate in multiple levels and increments in order to get to the $7,200 mark. One of the most profound results of these twins getting their first surgery was that they now live together with their parents for the first time. Now their parents feel they can handle their care, and they saw how close they became while they were in the United States. Keisha is a 12-year-old girl from Haiti living with a condition affecting her left eye. When she was younger, she had undergone a procedure to remove her left eye, and an orbital insert was added in its place. Over time, the insert became infected and migrated outside her lid, causing a disfigurement. In March of 2020, she was able to travel to Port-au-Prince to remove the deteriorating prosthesis. Childspring International is seeking financial support to bring her to the United States, where an ocularist has agreed to provide her with a new prosthetic eye. We need $1,800 to cover her treatment. I'm confident that there is someone listening that will support her medical treatment at $1,800. Shaquan is a 14-year-old girl in Jamaica and has been living with scoliosis, a painful condition resulting in the curvature of the spine. Her mother shared that it would be the greatest gift for her daughter to receive the medical care she needs. We look forward to seeing her with renewed confidence and spirit after her surgery. We need $1,800 to cover Shaquan's treatment. Who will sponsor the $1,800 needed for Shaquan's medical treatment? You can click the Donate Now button, or you can also call Daryl Christopher to make your donation today. Louis is a 1-year-old boy from Haiti suffering from a gastrointestinal condition. Our international coordinator met with Louis' family and discovered this little boy is currently experiencing considerable pain and needs corrective surgery to help him with this condition. He also suffers from breathing challenges. We're hopeful we can find treatment for him this year to relieve his pain and experience an improved quality of life. We only need $1,800 to cover this treatment. Melicia's case was introduced to Childspring 5 years ago with the goal of obtaining surgery for her bowed legs. She was reconnected with Childspring again this past fall, and we granted a request to conduct surgery despite now being in her late teens. She had the first of 2 surgeries to repair her legs. The second surgery is due later this summer. Childspring is seeking support for the cost of her 2 surgeries, which will help her walk without pain and with improved mobility. We need $2,200 to cover Melicia's treatment. Pierre is a 2-year-old boy from the north of Haiti. He was born with severe deformity of his legs and was diagnosed with tibial hemilia. Because of the complexity of his case, his surgical team recommends amputation of one, potentially both legs. Childspring is partnering with another nonprofit to provide prosthetics and physical therapy to support him after surgery with the goal to help him to walk. We need $2,200 to cover his treatment. I'm confident that there is someone in this virtual space that will help sponsor at the $2,200 level. Our next 3 babies are all from Haiti, and all are in need of cleft lip surgery. Meet adorable Jenny. She was born with cleft lip in Haiti. Childspring has been working hard to find a surgeon to repair the cleft as soon as possible. Childspring is seeking assistance to help Janae receive the surgery she desperately needs so that she can flourish. We need $1,200 to cover her treatment. Our next youth is young Mitch, now 9 years old, also born with cleft lip in Haiti. We're hoping to help Mitch receive the surgery she so desperately needs right at home in Haiti. We need $1,200 to cover Mitch's treatment this evening. Who among you is going to help this beautiful baby girl? And our final young person in Haiti is sweet little Sarah, who was also born in Haiti with cleft lip. Childspring is developing a relationship with a surgeon in Haiti to repair her cleft lip as soon as possible. Childspring is seeking assistance to help Sarah receive the surgery she so desperately needs. Whether now or later tonight or into the future, I'd encourage you to click that donate $1,200 button. Jusui is 2 years old and was born with bilateral clubfoot. He was evaluated for surgery in February 2020, and his surgery was completed in that same month. However, the cost of that surgery has not been fully met. Childspring is seeking support to fully fund the orthopedic surgery that corrected his clubfoot. We need only $1,100 to cover his treatment. Who will sponsor the $1,100 needed for Jusui's medical treatment? We are so thankful that our next young person, Naya May, her surgery has already been sponsored by the Watson family. She is a 7-year-old girl from Haiti. And again, we want to thank the Watson family for your generous donation. Our next 3 youth have all been sponsored as well. We are so thankful to Susan Houston, who has supported each of these young people. Now, let me tell you a little bit about each of these youth. Samuel was born with bilateral clubfoot. He was evaluated for surgery at the beginning of this year, and his surgery was completed in February 2020. We also want to thank Paul Dimick, who has funded another surgery at $1,100 for a similar youth to Samuel. Susan also sponsored Sebastian, a boy in Haiti suffering from severe flat foot, which is causing pain and making it difficult to walk. He was evaluated for surgery in February, just a few months ago, and is ready for pain-free walking. And finally, Susan Houston has sponsored Stephanie, a precious 2-year-old from Haiti diagnosed with clubfoot on her right foot and congenital vertical talus on her left. We look forward to helping her regain her mobility and functionality in the coming year, thanks to the generous donation of Susan Houston. Valenska, who's age 2, has already been supported by Karen McCarty for an orthopedic surgery on her clubfoot. Karen, we sincerely appreciate your generous donation. We hope that there will be several others that will join Karen tonight in donating, potentially for Edmund, who was born in a rural part of La Gonave, Haiti, with a severe case of bilateral clubfoot. For the first 12 years of his life, he and his family were unable to access treatment for his condition. He's never attended school due to his feet, and he struggled living with a speech impediment. Nevertheless, he has an infectious smile and is known for bringing light, joy, and warmth to everyone he meets. Edmund traveled to the mainland of Haiti and had to avoid certain roads and violence and political unrest, making it even more difficult for children on that island to get access to critical care. However, Edmund has now received that corrective surgery to repair his bilateral clubfoot. Childspring is waiting a final appointment and is seeking to support and fully fund the orthopedic surgery that corrected his clubfoot. We are so thankful for Andrew Reynolds, who has made a generous $750 donation to support Edmund. Thank you so much, Andrew, for your donation. Our next young person is Gala May. And Gala May has actually already been funded and been fully funded. We appreciate Becky Kelly for her donation to the orthopedic surgery for her club foot. Thank you so much, Becky. We also have Jamie Graham, who donated to support at the $750 level. We're so appreciative of you. Our next individual is Kush Yoftov, who was born with a cleft palate in Tajikistan, a country with extremely limited care pathways for children with a cleft palate. Providing surgery for Kush Yoftov will allow him to eat and speak normally. We need $750 to sponsor his treatment. If you are willing to donate that $750, I would encourage you to click on that Donate 750 button at childspring.ggo.bid. Our next young person is Maria, a 7-year-old girl from Haiti who lives in a rural and remote area. She does not currently attend school or speak and has visual deformities of her legs. Thanks to the generosity of Howard Clark, who has already sponsored the travel for Maria to be evaluated for potential treatments for her orthopedic condition. Again, Mr. Clark, thank you so much for your gift. Our next young person is Carrie, and I'm so thrilled to share with you that Jennifer Mole has sponsored Carrie's surgery. Again, I want to thank each of you for joining us this evening. You all are wonderful for joining us in this virtual space. The money raised tonight goes to support these 39 young people that are most in need of surgery. Now, everyone, here's something new. We'll continue to let you click through and make your donations, but I would also encourage you to commit to making a $120 donation to help a child in need. Click to donate to Childspring. It is the button in the upper right-hand corner of the mobile bidding app. And if you would click on the $120 amount and get ready, because we call this the last person standing. The last person that's virtually standing with us, the last person to make a gift at the $120 level will receive a special prize. A basket of Tito's handcrafted award-winning vodka from Austin, Texas. One of the Tito's bottles is signed, making it even more valuable. So you can even drink one and keep one. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of time to get your phones back out. Get ready to hit that $120 donation button. And as long as your donation is at least $120, after I count down from 10, the last person standing will receive that bottle, that gift of Tito's handcrafted award-winning vodka. So prepare your donations at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and make your $120 donation. Thank you so much. We see several individuals donating. And at this point, we will declare that Mr. Fred Grigsby is our last person standing. Congratulations to Fred, and please enjoy that vodka. Again, this evening, it has been an honor to be with you all virtually. If you didn't get a chance to donate earlier, or if you feel called to give again this evening, I would encourage you to click the Donate to Childspring button in the upper right-hand corner of the mobile bidding app. You can choose any amount. You can also continue to go through and read the stories of these young people. You can make an unrestricted gift by donating to Childspring, or you can sponsor an individual child to help them with that life-saving quality of life surgery. Again, I want to thank you for your contributions this evening. And on behalf of the staff and board of Childspring International, I cannot thank you enough for joining us in this virtual event. In our live sponsorship this evening, we've raised just under $15,000 so far. We still need your help to get to that $65,000 level. So as we continue throughout the evening, please enjoy your dinner at home. Enjoy perusing the silent auction items that close at 9 o'clock. But most importantly, please continue to look at those stories of those young people so that you can make that life-changing gift for a surgery. Again, I want to applaud each of you for your support. Back over to you, Fred.
Casey, thank you so much. You did a great job with the live sponsorships tonight. And that was amazing, right? Hey, thank you for your generous support. And as one last treat, Allison will announce, oh, here we go, the door prize.
Fred, we won the prize when you agreed to be our MC again. Thank you so much, Fred, for your enthusiasm and for always being a champion for children, always. Now, I'd like to invite our dear and dedicated volunteer, Sophia Ashraf, to select the winning door prize package. She's been answering the phone all night for tech support if you called in, and she helps us all year long. Sophia Ashraf, will you please select the winner for us? So everybody who entered to make a bid is in this drawing.
And the winner is Bill Boone.
Hey, thank you. Perfect. Well, that's great. So, Bill, you will get a Grey Goose pool package. So now you're going to need a pool in that backyard, but I think the Grey Goose will get you there. It is a really good prize package. So thank you also to all of our sponsors this evening. We could not do this without you. It really, really does mean a lot. And a special thanks to Atlanta Pro AV for hosting us here tonight. You've proven once again that Pro is your middle name for a reason. We really, really do appreciate you. Fred?
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an extraordinary night. Thank you for your wholehearted support of all these amazing children. It has been a pleasure to be your master of ceremonies tonight, and I hope I get the chance to see you all again soon in person. Childspring will reach out to you about receiving your silent auction winnings, or you may contact the office later at 770-827-4050 to make other arrangements. Have a blessed evening, and thank you, and have a phenomenal night. Now, please enjoy more spirited, amazing, wonderful music.
Well, baby, 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 if we got memories, see you so from your home. The beautiful I I'm about to let you know the all you gotta do is say it. Know tonight what you feel, it ain't no question. But I'm providing you love.